Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. For those who haven't been here before, my name's Anna and this is More Life. I thought I'd upload some footage of our trip to the Isle of Wight last year, so August 2021, and basically I'm just cleaning up my camera and found little bits of film and footage, and yeah, I just thought I'd upload it. And hopefully it will give anyone who's planning a trip to the Isle of Wight some ideas of where to go, where not to go. Day one, we went down to Ryde Sea Front and to the little fairground. I think it's called Peter Pan's Fairground. And there was all arcades and stuff there that kept Lila happy for a little while. Lots of gift shops and things to look at. There are more shops just a short walk away in Ryde Town. Didn't have a look up there this time, so I can't tell you how good they are. There's also a swimming pool, and I think it used to be a boating lake. I don't know if they still have boats there. We didn't go into the swimming pool. They do have a lovely little outdoor splash pool play area for kids, which is free, but we didn't bring our swimming stuff. So the beach here, which is where I really went to visit, I think this is like a man-made beach. If I remember when I lived there, they put tons of sand in. Yeah, so it's kind of like man-made. Couldn't take dogs on there though, so I'd read on a website that you could take dogs, but they weren't allowed on the beach, so it wasn't really very successful because we wanted to walk the dogs there. So we had some lunch in Ryde and then drove across to St Helens because their beach was dog friendly. And actually it was a really lovely beach with lots going on, and it's not one I've really visited too often, and I don't know why, because it's brilliant for kids. The water doesn't get deep too quickly and Lila could have a whale of a time in there quite safely. It started raining, so we went back to our cottage in Bryston, and that was it really, the end of day one. Day two, and I'd arranged for us to go and watch the jousting at Carisbrooke Castle. It really did feel quite exciting there, and as everyone explained, they hadn't been able to do the jousting for quite some time due to the pandemic, so it was a really good kind of excitable atmosphere there. Carisbrooke Castle is an English heritage attraction, and I think we only paid a couple of quid more to go to the jousting event. If you're visiting the Isle of Wight, they've got Osborne House, Carisbrooke Castle, I think there's somewhere else there as well, which is English heritage. If you're planning to go to Osborne House and Carisbrooke Castle, you're best off actually becoming a member because it's going to work out so much cheaper because it is dear to get in, especially Osborne House. I didn't actually film inside the castle too much, I've just mainly filmed the jousting, but the castle was well worth a look around, and they've got donkeys there.
Bird or the kitchen hawk in the Middle Ages, because it's so fearsome and will kill and catch multiple prey that it brought great profit. Because of that, when he starts his sprint, we are going to give him a big clap and a cheer, and we'll see how far he manages to get before the hawk nails him.
I'll probably just get to that
like
there.
You look like a better runner than that. Right, focus. On your marks. Get set. Go! Run for your life, Ridley! It was the Oh, when you were not long, it was 3 seconds. With good effort. Give the young man a big round of applause.
Wait, is it really long?
No, it was only a pretend one. At the jousting event, they have all different sorts of entertainment going on. As you see, they had a falconry display. They got this guy setting fire to his farts. They also had some really good stalls there, and you could try mead and different things. Yeah, it was really good. Well worth going.
A system of scoring. There are laws, there are rules. Knights may be disqualified. Knights may be awarded extra points. Yes, indeed.
Hang on.
Look at the speed of this mighty horse. Give it up, please, for the legend that is the Wild Man.
Wild Man Walker.
Put his flag, Lila.
Wave it.
Wave
it. Woo!
Beautiful heraldry, white with scarlet stripes, representing that most ancient of British, some say French, country!
That's good, I knew I should have beat that thing.
Yes.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we take our jousting
themselves and calm their horses to the lists.
What's this?
This
is what we've come for.
Hey! When you are ready, gentlemen, turn it up. Let's say, allez! his job, ladies and
Sir Lancelot!
Yay! Lionel, wave your flag. Don't wave your flag. Dogs were welcome at the event and in the castle. I have to say the Isle of Wight is probably one of the most dog-friendly places I've ever been. There's very few places, well, other than Ryde Beach, where you can't take them. Day 3, we decided to go to Robin Hill Country Park. We were planning to visit Blackgangchine as well during our stay, so we brought joint park tickets because that does work out cheaper, although they are not cheap, and we paid I think close to £200 for the joint tickets. However, I would say if you're going over to the Isle of Wight, both parks are worth a visit, especially if you have children, but actually even without children there's stuff to do there and stuff to see. They're both really nice places to visit, and they're dog friendly.
You end up going forward and backwards in the end.
This is Mouse going through the wooden maze. Mouse loves her days at Robin Hill. They have a falconry show twice a day, which is included in the admission price.
So they're not a bird that will fight their fauna, they're very much birds that will just leave the other ones be. They'll move away from it. It's just heading up the beach for hot air balloons. Now because I'm trying to encourage him to stay in the area a bit longer, I'm not going to push him too hard. And I'm going to give him just a couple more passes and we'll let him have his reward. Now being a peregrine, they can go for much larger things than just your pigeons. They have been recorded going into the peregrine. I'm going to come in for his dinner there.
They have a few big outdoor play areas there for kids, well, and for adults, and a few other things going on around the park which you have to pay extra for, like the spray tattoo that Lila's about to have here. Blue dragon.
It's tradition right up to that. One goose.
These geese look lovely, but they're actually really quite vicious, and one of them tried to attack our dog, who was like terrified, so don't trust them. So this is part of the water gardens, which you can see when you go through like the woodland walk. Really nice, you can take some great photos there as well. It doesn't matter how old my children are, you know, if there's a wobbly bridge, there's going to be trouble. It was such a hot day, we decided to go back to the cottage, then walk down to the beach because it's only a 5-minute walk away, and then have a game of tennis and a barbecue too. Fun fact, the Isle of Wight actually has the most hours of daylight in the UK.
Like ribs and we'll put
Just doing a little pan around. I don't know. Bye!
Cool. Sorry, I'm having a break.
See you soon. Are you coming? The Isle of Wight is also quite famous for their ghost stories. There's lots of books called Isle of Wight Book of Ghosts, and when I was a teenager growing up there, we quite often spend the evenings going ghost hunting. So you'd read some of the stories in the book and then go to places like the Botanical Gardens, Appledurcombe, Knight and Gorge, and some spooky stuff would happen. So I decided to take the boys out to some of my local haunts.
Can you go that way? Yeah. We're weary travellers. Can we have tea and
Where's the actual house then?
Is it that?
No, it's not.
Let's keep driving. We might come upon it. I'd say go.
Rabbit!
That's rabbit. I was about to square
So we've pulled up at Appledurcombe House and we're just trying to find it. I thought there was like a ball of mist over there. We'll pan around. There's a house over there. The car park behind is closed. Our camera actually died, but we didn't see anything unexpected really, other than the rabbit. The next day it was really raining, but we decided to go to Godshill because in all my years of living on the Isle of Wight, I'd never actually been there. And I knew there was a model village, so we thought, you know, Lila might enjoy it. But actually we all really loved it. And if you ever go over to the Isle of Wight, it's definitely worth a visit to the model village. So much detail and so much to look at. We would have stayed a lot longer if it hadn't been pouring with rain. Blackgangchine, one of the island's most popular attractions, is the UK's oldest theme park. There's so much to see and do there. They have their own cowboy town as well as some, you know, theme park rides as well. It's a really unique place. Oh, you can see the penguin's eyes. So this is the pet shop. Oh, like the polar bear. See you down there? It's not the greatest picture. Oh, they've got dragons. If you'd like to see more of Blackgangchine, there's 2 longer vlogs on my channel which covers, I think, just about everything that's there. If you have any questions, then please comment them down below and I'll do my best to answer them for you. I'm doing the baby shark. Oh. Wait till they all finish, then play the baby shark. Oh! We're still singing Baby Shark. Oh. Thank you for watching my footage of the Isle of Wight. I hope it's given you some ideas of places to go if you should visit or where to buy your tickets from. And if you visited the Isle of Wight or if you live there and have some different ideas of places to go, please comment them down below.